Hey, at my desk here at the Ministry Center for a very late check-in today. I actually tried to check in with you early, very early this morning. I was here and recorded a message for you at about 5:30 a.m., but something happened in the translation when it was posted to YouTube. You may have gotten a look at it, but you couldn't hear it because the audio track failed. I don't know what went wrong there, but hey, no complaints about YouTube. It's been a great tool for us. So we have a lot of grace there, a lot of equity that YouTube has here. So if it fails once in a while, well, so be it. But I will catch up now with you here towards the middle of the day. This has been a very full day indeed, and a very interesting one. Started out this morning very early with a breakfast meeting. Really, it was a time of personal ministry being hosted by one of our allied ministries here at our ministry center, Jack Kranz with Point Man, which is an outreach to those serving in law enforcement on virtually every level. And you know, until Jack came here and took up residence in our ministry center, and until we really joined our hearts and our hands together in Christian work, I really did not have a full appreciation for the tremendous burdens that those who serve in law enforcement bear for us. The just shockingly high rates of suicide, alcoholism, depression, failed marriages, dysfunctional family life, you name it, it goes on and on and on and on. This subculture that does so much, these people who serve in all different areas of law enforcement, Jack reaches out and touches the lives of those on the federal level, in the Secret Service, in the FBI, on the state level with state troopers and state investigation agencies, right down to the cop on the beat, you know, in a city or a town or a county sheriff. And the stories that come, these people who are the front lines for law and order in our society, who really give us the structure for the rule of law in our country and in our communities. These people who do so much to protect us, to rescue us, to give us security and comfort and even directions how to get places. These people bear tremendous burdens and are in need of great amounts of God's love and grace. And that's what Jack Kranz and the others at Point Man Ministries do. Now, this morning I sat at the table with individuals who have spent their entire careers in law enforcement on every level of law enforcement. And it was very encouraging in one sense to hear how the spiritual needs of these individuals have been met and are being met, and what they are doing behind the scenes as unsung heroes and servants, really, of others, and how much they need each other was really eye-opening to me. And I committed myself to doing more with Jack, and we're so pleased to have him and the work that he represents quartered here at our ministry center, along with our other allied ministries. And then went right from there over to the Rayburn House office building, which is where many of our members of Congress have their offices, to a hearing room there, where we heard a report from the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom all about the situation in Sudan. You may remember 2 years ago I visited Sudan. I went to Khartoum, the capital, and to Darfur State, where there's so much conflict. We met with representatives of South Sudan, which is a predominantly Christian area. Remember, Darfur is predominantly Muslim, and you know, Khartoum, the capital, and the northern state of Sudan is entirely Muslim, with just a few exceptions. There are a few Christian communities there, and I expressed concern over that. You're going to see that on my blog. I have a video engaging the commission on that very question. But went from there here to one of our very important meetings. We call it an S&P. It's a summary and projection report looking at the needs of the ministry, what it's taken to run our operation, keep our doors open, keep the ministry going forward here, and what's coming around, the corner. We're trying to be, as Jesus said, when you sit down to build a tower, you got to make sure you got what it takes to finish the job, and that's what these S&P calls are all about. And so we were on our conference call, and now I'm going to get to work here at my desk, and we still have lots to do this week. So thanks for praying for us. I always overstay my welcomes here. I better go now. God bless. Thanks a whole lot for being a friend to this ministry.